Said as he'll be in a couple
Well,
minutes.
okay. Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians Cast, episode 342. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Brian. What's up, Brian?
Hello.
All right, guys. And I just want to talk about something that was on my mind about 5 minutes ago. It just popped in my head, and that is the missed opportunities for the 11th Doctor adventures that we never saw. Okay? That being what created this dramatic friendship with Madame Vastra. How many adventures did they have where he punished her, took her away from her element, trapping her in the past in Victorian London? And what kind of, how many adventures did they have? How did this friendship start? This alien, that she's an alien, she was a companion. I mean, not a companion. I mean, he punished her, he punished Drax. You know, he saved Jenny. It's a shame that, you know, they don't even do an audio drama on it to tell us what happened. How did the Paternoster gang, you know, like the past stories of it, you know. And another thing is that, hey, what's up, Tim?
What's up?
We're on air. I'm just talking about what a shame it is about how we never got to see an extension of the 11th Doctor's friendship with Madame Vastra, when he punished her and he sent her to Victorian London, when he saved Jenny, you know, when he basically punished Drax, you know, and you know, it just, we never got to see, you know, when they were the villains and he was the hero, and how everything twisted, where they became better people because of it, better aliens, you know, better, I mean, Jenny, better human being. You know, and there's a lot of opportunities that, you know, you see the Snowmen and you see, like, that friendship, you know, like that deep, deep connection he has with Vastra, you know, where he trusts her, like, even when he's in exile, even when he gave up being, you know, the Doctor and just roaming, like, he still trusted her with everything, Madame Vastra. So I just feel, you know, if ever they were ever able to do, you know, I don't know, a special episode with Matt Smith, or if they ever got this crazy idea in their head to do more episodes with Matt Smith just to, like, for the fans or something or whatever, you know, or some type, I don't know what kind of format it would be, or an anniversary thing, it would be nice to see, you know, how he met Madame Vastra, Jenny, and Strax, how he saved Jenny, you know, and how that deep friendship started, because she was like a mate, just like Donna Noble, Madame Vastra. There was no romantic intentions. He had a bond of friendship with her like he did with Donna Noble. So it would have been an interesting thing to see that, had Matt Smith stayed. And I think if he did stay for a year, we probably would have saw that prequel episode. You know? What's up, Beefhead? We're live.
Yeah, I can say good evening, gentlemen. How are we?
Yeah. No, I mean, what do you think, Tim? I mean, you think that was a massive missed opportunity?
Well, a lot of haters would say that he ruined the Silurians and the Sontarans by making them good guys. In other words, they're no longer a threatening species to on the show anymore.
What do you mean, the Doctor or Moffat?
Moffat.
Right. Well,
but I don't agree. I think they're basically comic relief for the episodes that they're in, for the most part, especially Strax. And
I would say that they're not all good, the Silurians. I would say that the Sontarans are not, you know, I mean, only Strax is the good one. They're all evil. You know, and there's a different clone batch. The clone batch that's like Strax is the ones that are
I agree with you.
idiots.
I was just saying that, you know, there's a lot of haters out there that's their claim, right, is that they're no longer viable villains because they've been turned into good guys.
Wait.
I disagree, though.
I disagree, too. I mean, what, Brent?
I thought there was like two Sontarans helping the Doctor out in the time of the Doctor during the war.
They weren't helping him. They were trying to attack him.
Yeah.
And they got blown up. Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were.
I mean, if you've seen Pond Life, the minisode, they were trying to kill him, and he jumped on the surfboard in lava. So that was the last brief battle we saw with the 11th Doctor versus the Sontarans, other than Time of the Doctor. But I'm not a hater, okay? I believe that there's always a chance to fix things, and I feel that it's cool. Well, another thing too is the Silurians are peace. The Centaurans, all right, maybe, dumbed down to peace or whatever, or just not seen as a threat. But also the Ice Warriors were put the same way. Mark Gatiss had said that, in the episode, it was made clear that they're peace people. They're not a warmongering race anymore, the Ice Warriors, whoever's left. So, you can't turn all the bad guys into good guys. I mean, unless you just want to make all new bad guys. But I am.
Back in the Curse of Peladon, the Ice Warriors weren't the bad guys. They just happened to be one of the alien races that was hanging around the castle. Remember that? So that was in other words, there's precedent for that in the old series where sometimes the bad guys aren't the bad guys.
Correct. I mean, if you think about Star Trek, I mean, the Klingons were always the bad guys, and then they turned them, before they rebooted the universe, into, like, good guys. And in Next Generation, it's like they wound up twisting them a little bit, and show that they're not really, they could be better allies. So I, for one, think that there are evil Silurians out there. There are, Centaurans that are from a better clone batch that are really smart and intelligent and tough that, they should do something with, But Strax is funny, and Men of Vastra and Jenny, the whole band together, are hilarious. But there's also a deep, deep friendship with the Doctor that we really don't know. I mean, even Jenny.
That's
so loyal.
Remember, he mentions it. He mentions it in the name of the Doctor that that's why he had to go to Trenzalore, because they had taken them there, and he said that they had got him through his dark times or whatever. They were his good friends. Yeah. So he had to go. Right.
So he would do anything to save him, even if it means, messing up his own timeline for his friends. So I want to see them travel with him. I want to see Vastra mainly travel with them, because I feel that could be different. That could be just change we need. Even with Capaldi, she could probably work well with him. I mean, we've never seen a pure alien, I don't think, travel with the Doctor like Vastra. And I think that I would, like they did with Martha Jones, traveling with Donna Noble and the 10th Doctor, I would like to see that for two episodes maybe. Her and the TARDIS traveling off-world with the Doctor. But again, we don't know what's going to happen with Peter Capaldi era. And also, too, missed opportunity with River Song. I didn't like the way that ended. I thought we were going to see the Singing Towers, the final goodbye with Matt Smith, and new haircut, new suit, and just that would have been it. But maybe he's not her Doctor.
Yeah, maybe Peter Capaldi does that instead.
But I mean, maybe he never brought her to the Singing Towers. Maybe he had the suit on, but something else happened.
Well, didn't Charlie say? Didn't Charlie say he saw a picture of a jukebox?
I just.
Her jukebox.
Yeah, didn't he?
Breaking up, Ethan.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, didn't I seem to recall a few casts ago, Charlie said that on one of the location shoot they saw a jukebox that was labelled up Singing Towers.
Hmm. So might that be one of those? It might be one of those DVD extras from season 6. Remember, they had like 4 or 5 different nights
no, he
or whatever.
He was going to take her to Singing Towers and talking to himself, and like he was in a suit and he's good luck tonight. He's like, you too, but we don't know if they ever got there.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about this. They're not going to show you everything. You're going to have many occasions where they talk about something they've done, but you're never going to see it. So.
And also the other companions, the big game hunter. How many adventures did they have?
Exactly.
Because they talk like, oh, here we go again, here we go again.
Well, I guarantee you, a few years down the road, you're going to see probably some fill-in novels or maybe even audios where they have stories about missing episodes, which is what they did with the classic series. So I think
Matt Smith will definitely do that with them. And I'm all for it. See, I mean, they weren't really surprised that they were in the TARDIS because they've been there. At least I don't think so. Did they, in Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, did they look surprised being in the TARDIS? No, like they've been there already. So
yeah, he was traveling with them or hanging out with them or whatever.
Yeah, all the time.
Picked up Amy Rory.
Yeah. So, I just, you know what? We have something to look forward to when we're old and gray, and Matt Smith is, has free time in his hands to do some audios. So that's a good thing, at least. But other than that, what else, guys? I mean, what else can you say about missed opportunities? Do you think there's any other missed opportunities we had with Colin Baker, possibly? I mean, it could have been so much more with Colin Baker, the Celestial Toymaker, all these other adventures they could have had. Even Sylvester McCoy, the Seventh Doctor. I mean, he was getting so good, and then it ends with
both of those
Survival.
guys got canceled, so yeah.
I know, and then Survival, and then that was it. And it's just, even the Ninth Doctor, they could have done a few things. I mean, he did say that he traveled back in time and bought Rose Tyler a red bicycle for her birthday. And who knows what the heck he was doing in between time or whatever. So, a lot of opportunities, Well, love to see.
With Sylvester McCoy's Survival story, I think they knew that they got canceled. That's why they put in a speech at the end.
Well, I mean,
they weren't
I'm
sure
saying that we know it was canceled.
Yeah.
We know it was canceled, but I'm just saying that there's so many opportunities we could have had, But now we move on. We got Peter Capaldi, and let's see what he does. Let's see, what directions we go, new, old.
I'm absolutely looking forward for him, for his Doctor. I mean, I think he's going to be very, very awesome and everything. I just can't wait.
I'm waiting to see the day that the Doctor has to travel with a grandchild of a companion or something like that. A relation to the companion. I mean, I know Martha Jones was related to the one that died in Doomsday, but I mean, someone that knows the Doctor through the family.
Well, we had the granddaughter of the nurse from Family of Blood as well, didn't we?
Something, yeah, exactly. I mean, I know Kate Stewart knew the Doctor from her father, but I mean a companion that's related to a companion. That would be interesting. Or even, Madame Vastra, or not Madame Vastra, Madame
Pompadour.
Madame Cavarian, not Pompadour, Cavarian. Madame Vastra, Madame Cavarian, Madame Cavarian. A lot of Madams, but a Madame Cavarian.
But she hated him.
Which one was
Yeah,
Madame?
but why?
Hmm?
But why? What started that?
Because of that endless bitter war she kept going on.
Yeah, but it was a personal thing with her. Personal.
Oh, Anna Cavalian, yes.
It was besides being part of the church, it was like something he did to her personally.
Well, yeah, you only find out about that in Time of the Doctor, but basically they were religious fanatics. They were.
I know,
they
but
were nuts.
I know, but it was something else. You could see the glimmer in her eye. It was something else. It's like she started like, it's like she was drooling like a Yorkie, like a teeth, like out, like I just can't stand you. Like something happened that made her join the church to go after him or something. I mean, there's something deeper with Kaveri. Yeah, maybe she wasn't part of the church. Maybe he did something to her and she can't stand him, so she joined the church just so she could break away. Sort of like River twisting the church after that fall into being good in Time of Angels to help the Doctor out, because she twisted it all the opposite way with the church, where instead of them going to gun him down, they're all looking to help him. If you notice that, she changed the church, the very church that was trying to hunt him. So
I think that's why you need something like the audios, though, to explore these avenues more. To be honest with you, it's you can't necessarily have.
We need a spin-off.
You can't translate everything to screen, but
the
audios
we need some
provide
type
you
of
a good avenue
spin-off or
for
something. I don't understand why Moffat can't just do a spin-off like Russell T Davies did. Give us a spin-off. Give us something to go
It'd be nice if they did a spin-off for the Paternoster Gang, but they obviously have a hard enough time just getting the main show on the air, don't they? I mean,
how about this? How about no commitment to a series, just a mini-series special of 3 episodes? Never saying it's going to be a series. Never say it's going to be a season. Paternoster Gang 3 episodes, offshoot. No promises to seasons every year. Just give us a special.
Or just a one-off, a special, like maybe for Christmas.
Right. One-off special that is connected to Doctor Who's spirit and characters, but not to the show that they could just use the budget from something else without taking it from Doctor Who budget. Just do Paternoster King to a unit, maybe do a unit thing, something interesting. But Gumbo and the scientist, they could do something with Unit. You know, Kate Stewart. There's a lot of interesting characters there in Unit. You know. So,
I'm just thinking they don't have the time or the resources to do it, though. That's the problem.
But you know what? They're developing the time because they're starting to do something with the filming different. They're starting to get the scripts ready for season 9 that we already have 3 or 4, I believe, that are not used yet. So they're starting to do things completely different and smart where they will have time. They will have time.
But I mean, on the other hand, they had to put Sherlock on the shelf for 2 years too, though, right? See, because in other words, they're always doing one or the other.
I have a feeling that he will have time, and if he doesn't make more Doctor Who, we will have 6 episodes of Sherlock next year.
Part of the problem is that the funding of the BBC it's finite. It's down to the license fee.
Yeah.
That's the issue. If it was done by a commercial channel, then yeah.
So why can't we do a Broadchurch then? Why can't we do a situation with Broadchurch where they do a reboot of Sherlock in America, but like connected with the series, where they BBC America finance it, like Orphan Black or something, and they just, you know, and like Broadchurch, David Tennant plays the same character or whatever, in Grace Point or something. Why can't they do that?
But, well, I don't know if that's correct. Tim, would you know if the shows that are specifically made with BBC America, do they get funding from that, or is it just part of the still license fee thingy?
Good question. I don't know how the BBC America series are funded. That would be something worth investigating, to be honest with you.
I have one thing to say, everyone. We're here.
Yeah. Nice.
The you, David Aston.
Because that new series that's coming up, what was it called? Intruders or whatever, the one that's premiering with Dr.
I want to see that.
That one's also.
What is that? Like, is that
BBC
what
America.
is that about? What is that about? They keep dying or something? People die, they come back. They die, they come back, and he's just investigating it, or what?
I don't know. I'll check it out.
I think it's a remake of a show that was just done on French television or something last year.
Quite possibly, or Scandinavian. Yeah, there's a lot of Scandinavian remakes.
Well, I mean,
the thing is, the BBC got burned pairing up with Stars to do Miracle Day. So it's sort of
there was an overall plan for Russell T Davies. Okay, his plan was to come to America, do Torchwood, and then get Stars or somebody to do something with Doctor Who, to bring it here, or do something where they could finance things like an extension. And that failed abruptly because Miracle Day just
no,
tanked.
the BBC's never going to let Doctor Who go. They're never.
No, they weren't going to let it. They weren't going to let it go. But him being here, basically, he could push the movie thing going.
No, he was done with Doctor Who by that time. He was done with it. He wasn't.
I know he was done with Doctor Who, but he's like a mess. He's like a what do they call that? A liaison for the BBC over here to get things done, possibly, maybe. Like a movie or something. I mean, I don't know.
Well, he still does that series for them, Wizards versus Aliens. So.
Well, he doesn't do it no more. I mean, I think he gave it up. I think he just. I thought he's doing his new shows on NBC now. I thought he gave that up.
Maybe canceled after its second year. I don't know.
No, Wizards versus Aliens is not canceled.
It's not BBC either.
Okay.
Isn't it the BBC or something?
No, it's CITV. It's the ITV. It's one of the commercial channels.
For real?
Right.
I thought it was on. I thought it took the slot of Sarah Jane Adventures on the kids BBC channel.
The people that needed jobs from Sarah Jane Smith Adventure, like the workmen behind the screens and stuff, like they got their jobs back with doing that. But that connection, I don't know. We'll look into Wizards versus Aliens at another time. I think so. I think we should take an investigative thing about it. I need to watch it. I've never seen it.
An era. That's the problem. As soon as he left Doctor Who and Tennant and all the others left, that was it really. Because it was like the rock and roll years for him really, Doctor Who.
But now is a new era itself with Peter Capaldi. Brand new era. new fans going to be flocking to the show. You watch how many fans are going to be added to Peter Capaldi. A lot of these fangirls, they think right away, but I'm telling you, they're going to get all those fans back. And it's not all about that, the looks and all that stuff. So I think people are going to love Peter Capaldi a lot.
Yeah, I think the action side of stuff, it will make it more appealing to a certain demographic. Yeah,
very positive. So, well, David, what do you want? What do you want Peter Capaldi to do as a Doctor? If you were the showrunner, first episode to last episode, how would you shape the season? What would David have as the villain in the first episode? Would you get rid of Clara? Would you bring back a companion? What would you do? Like flat out.
What do I want? Tell me, what do I want? Well, the all-knowing power has told me in no uncertain ways that what I want from Capaldi is quite simply, it's redefining the whole series in the same way that the emphasis changed.
But who needs help? What villains need to be reborn as a threat? As a different direction? Like, what villains would you put against Peter Capaldi that wouldn't be expected? Would you stay away from the Daleks for like 10 years? Would you try to do something different with the Cybermen? Would you make the Draconians come back? Would you create new villains completely? I mean, what would you do?
I would have a combination of both. Mark Gatiss has said he wants to, I say Gatiss, you say Gatiss. He says he wants to bring back the...
You say potato, I say potato, yeah.
And I think, why not just create some new characters, reintroduce some old ones,
right?
Lesser well-known ones, but ones which bring the teeth traps back, bring the ones from the Visitation back, ones which had potential, but perhaps choose ones which suit up. Choose ones which Capaldi can sort of play against really well, depending on his personality and his, acting sort of method, if you like.
Do you think that any companions should return with Peter Capaldi? Past companions?
Well, there was that picture of Janet Fielding, so who knows, perhaps she might.
Right. I'm all for Tegan Jovanka for returning, absolutely. Especially Joe Grant also. What about you, Tim? What would you do if you're the showrunner? If you're the head writer, if you're the writer, whatever? Who would be the first villain? Who would be the cliffhanger villain?
I'd make it all new, just all new this season. Just nothing from the past. Because we did a lot of we did a lot of past stuff last year because of the 50th year. So it was basically a whole year was a celebration of the Doctor Who and its past.
So you would get his feet wet with new villains, and then slowly integrate the past in the next season.
Well, next season maybe. Yeah, I would emphasize though that this is a brand new show going in a brand new direction. Matt Smith, who? No more Matt Smith. It's all about Capaldi.
So no master for Series 8.
Maybe as a cliffhanger leading into the next season or something. But
no Gallifrey.
Not yet.
No. Would Gallifrey be the final act of Peter Capaldi before he regenerates?
I don't look that far ahead, but I'm just saying I like the fact that they're going in a new direction. I think, and so I would have no old villains, no old companions, just straight ahead with all new people.
What about you, Peter?
Yeah, I'm with Tim on that one. To be honest with you, really push things and develop the creative side of it. I mean, we've had people like the Huge show up previously. We've had the Weeping Angels. Let's come up with something that's going to be a new version of that.
Okay. Sounds good to me. All right, guys, short and sweet, but to the point. Thanks, guys, for appearing. May do an Everything show tonight, so stay tuned. Thank you, David, as always. All right, guys, take care. Bye for now.